What if Orcus dunes moaned with regret, burying your soul to trap you in eternal dust? This spine-chilling tale from Orcus in 2350 will grip you tight. Vex Taz, a rover scout, finds moaning dunes that wail her regret for her sister's death. But they're swallowing her crew in a dusty abyss. Dare you face the dark? Orcus' dusty plains stretch under a faint starry sky, their dunes shifting like lost sighs. Vex drives her rover in her sealed suit, its wheels grinding as she maps ancient sands. The outpost domes flicker in the cold, her only refuge since Earth became a fading hope. Vex's heart aches. Her sister Jex died in a dust storm she failed to warn 6 years ago. Her last words, "It's moaning," haunting her dreams. She searches the dunes for answers. One day, her rover brushes a dune, and it moans Vex in Jex's voice, like blowing dust. Her chest burns with cold. She thinks it's the wind, but she freezes when the dune glows red and shapes Jex's face, her eyes hollow, accusing her. Vex is terrified, yet she keeps exploring. The moaning dunes wail louder, their light fiercer, and chaos hits the outpost. Rovers jam, lights dim, and the air chokes like it's stealing regret. Vex's scanner, her guide in the dark, stabs her mind, as if the moans are inside her. Other scouts hear their regret in the dunes' lost dreams. Old mistakes then sink into the dust, gone. Vex inspects a dune, its sand carved with glowing runes that pulse under her light. She confides in Rin, a gruff geologist with a scar on his arm from a rock slide. Rin scours the plains and finds runes, images of people buried, their regret etched in dust. The dunes moan, "You're gone," in a voice that cuts, and Vex's hands tremble, dropping her scanner. What are these moans after? Vex and Rin venture to a dune cluster, where dust stings like teeth and winds scream like regretful souls. The dunes moan in a maze of red light, their runes twisting too fast. Vex's gut churns, sensing eyes in the dark. The runes lead to a cavern of dust, its walls throbbing red like a grieving heart. At its core, a moaning dune pulses, exhaling dust like a dying star. Shadowy forms writhe in the haze, faceless but mourning. Vex's head spins like the dunes, pulling her soul. Rin's sensors catch signals from the core, not from Earth but from beyond the Kuiper belt. The cavern feels alive, ravenous. Vex's scanner flashes horrors, Jex's storm, scouts screaming, an ancient outpost buried in dust. Rin whispers the dunes are the regret, not just sand but a cosmic trap that feeds on remorse. They serve the keepers, a force that thrives on regret, growing with every moan. The outpost crumbles, domes crack in sudden storms, air leaks, and scouts march toward dunes, their eyes glowing red like the sand. Vex fears they're lost. Rin finds a jagged shard in the cavern, etched with stars that pulse like weeping eyes. The dunes roar, "We claim," and Vex questions if Rin's hiding a betrayal. The ground shakes, Orcus raging. Vex grabs a shard. Peace. It burns cold, showing Jex's face, her voice pleading, "You failed me." Everyone's scanners show a dust web, where regret buries forever. Each note a soul, each moan a mistake. The dune core displays a red lattice, trapping every scout. The plains groan, shadows mirroring the web, as if Orcus is waking. Rin finds runes saying the keepers crave the galaxy next, linked to other dunes beyond, all starving for souls. Vex sees vision shadows with glowing eyes plotting to bury worlds. The regret signals streak to the stars, calling the keepers. Closer, radios wail Jex's voice. Lights flash her face. Vex feels Jex's faint whisper in the web, urging her to fight. Rin's eyes flicker, can she trust him? Orcus quakes, shadows caging them. Vex stares at the dune core, hands numb, sensing Jex's ghost. She thinks of her failure, the outpost, and if this force is unstoppable. The air chokes, crushing her soul. The outpost falls silent, and Vex wonders if the keepers are inside her. The dunes moan louder, their dust thicker, alive with hunger. She steps back, but sand shifts, and the moans call her name. Rin's face pales, staring at the core. They feel that something's coming, unstoppable. The plains roar, alive. Vex grips her scanner, desperate for answers, but the moans pull her to the dark. The dunes pulse like a storm, alive. Vex wonders if she escaped or if the regrets claimed her soul. Twist. The dunes aren't sand, they're the veins of a starbeast that feeds on regret, and Vex's failure woke it. Is Orcus a frontier or a tomb of remorse? Would you cross a moaning dune knowing it craves your regret? Share your darkest fears in the comments. Smash that like button if this buried your soul. Send it to your space nerd friends. And subscribe for more stories that'll haunt your dreams.